What's up, everybody? We're here at ACM, the Academy of Contemporary Music, here in Oklahoma City, working with students from this school all week long on a project based around what the sound of peace might be. We also have on the bus today Steven Drozd, the guitarist from the Flaming Lips, who's been helping us out with this project. And after that, we got Greyson Chance, who's going to be answering your Twitter questions, which you've been submitting to us all week long. So we're so excited to get you those answers. The bus is very interactive today. We have a very interesting setup. To see what I'm talking about, stick around.
I like the A minor, yeah. Can you go back to the minor? That sounds wild. B minor? Can you do that? No, B minor? That's a cool chord. What is that? Miles Davis chord there. The meow sounds pretty wild. I like that. I can listen to this for a while, actually, just that combination. Can you get some wild delay on the cat? You already have something. That's cool, Joel.
Alright, what's up, everybody? As you can see, we're going a little crazy on the London bus today. We got a completely interactive environment where we are jamming out just like we have been all week. We've been crazy busy in honor of Yoko Ono's birthday, which, as you know, was this last Monday. It was her 80th birthday, so happy birthday to her. And in her honor, we have created a piece based around what the sound of peace might be like. And coming at you right now, we got a little behind-the-scenes footage to show you exactly what that process was like.
Cool.
Steven had the idea to have each student play a different chord for every downbeat, and it created kind of a musical chime effect.
We kind of started with an empty canvas, so to speak. We were given a key, and kind of everything else was up in the air.
I kind of was hoping for E major because E major is the chord that supposedly represents heaven. And I just like the idea that the parameters for this song would be, it's all guitar players in standard tuning, but if we all played these little chords off each other, it would create this sort of cloud of sound.
We started with that as a base and layered a lot of different things on top of it.
Another really interesting element is that the students from ACM, as part of their contribution, actually went out and got some found sounds. What the students did is they took out some recording devices all around town, and they gathered a variety of different sounds. One of the things we wanted to achieve with this piece is to have each person that contributed to feel that they had something invested in the piece, something that reminded them of what peace meant. A door creak may remind you of your grandmother's house, which makes you think of chocolate chip cookies, and with that you'll find some peace from that feeling.
And I think we're heading towards an experimental age again with music, and it's cool to see that music is still an art and you can still apply who you are as a person into your music.
So it's been a week. We've had a really great time working with all the beautiful people of Oklahoma City. Steven Drozd has made some amazing contributions, and the students of ACM have really put their best foot forward. So without further ado, we'd like to show you The Sound of Peace. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, if you do C sharp minor,
Yeah?
it'll do E major.
Okay.
I'm just trying to match the key that we were just hearing. Oh, it's only one note at a time.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty fun to get your hands around.
All right, so what did you guys think of the video?
I love the piece lens, man.
Yeah,
Everything
piece
is
lens.
just.
That's where it's at. So
Yeah.
to actually get that effect, we took a lens and actually attached a shape onto the front of the lens in a peace sign. So all of those effects you saw were actually completely analog. And we got Joel here and Dustin, as well as Rachel up front, who you're going to meet in a second. And they actually went outside and got contributions from all those people that you heard. So the entire city of Oklahoma basically came behind this song. And we hope you guys enjoyed it. Can you talk about the process that you guys were kind of getting into? You kind of came in with this idea of, you know, this kind of a round that you kind of hit on the video, but I'm curious, like,
Yeah.
where did that come from?
I guess it was just trying to come up with parameters for a group of people to work together in, you know. If it was just me doing something, it would have been one thing, but I knew there would be a small group of musicians all playing together.
Right.
And I liked the idea of 4 or 5 guitar players playing this little round of chords that if any one of us just played, it would just be a guy playing a guitar, but if you put all of them together, it sounded kind of like a loop or some other kind of instrument. That's sort of, I guess, what I was kind of going for.
Right.
And I'd played with these guys before, so it seemed like it was something we could do.
Cool, man.
So,
And
yeah.
you know, you and the band made a song for her for Monday for her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that approach was a little more traditional. What inspired this approach? And I don't know, how did you think of when you knew that Yoko was going to be hearing this song? Did it kind of influence you at all? You know, with that kind of avant-garde approach.
On the piece piece, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a tall order for someone to say, hey, make, you know, what peace sounds like to you. That's kind of hard to do, you know. I mean, there's so many different ways it could go. I guess I just thought of, to me, it just seemed like it should be something kind of placid and mellow. To Yoko, it might be the sound of 2 cars crashing. I don't know. I mean, so I was trying to sort of think of her, and I thought of Revolution #9 because you guys mentioned that, but.
Yep.
You know, I don't know. I guess I was trying to be kind of experimental, but kind of, you know, I guess I wanted the music to be sort of beautiful in one way. But,
It does that. It's the cat keyboard. It has a mind of its own, basically.
So, but that's, you know, and I knew you guys wanted that as a starting point, and you were just going to go from there. But the way it turned out, I always judge something if I would want to hear it again, and I certainly would want to hear this again. I think it's turned out great.
It's one of those pieces you can find something new in, like, every time.
Which is another great reason to listen to something over and over again. So I would judge it a success based on those things. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, we
Yeah.
can't thank you enough for your time.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been such an amazing week. Students of ACM, you guys are awesome as well. You guys did an amazing job. Straight up. Yeah.
Yeah. Just for willing to do it, for wanting to do it. That's you know,
Exactly.
something to applaud right there. So yeah.
Right on. So be
Yeah.
sure to check out our YouTube page. That video will be live for you to view as many times as you want. So next up, we got Greyson Chance up front in the front studio with another ACM student. Rachel, what do you got for us up there?
Hey Grayson, how's it going?
Hello, Rachel.
So I have some questions from your Twitter followers.
Yeah, so like I've been seeing these on my feed, and I've been like, oh my God, these are so random. It's like, whoever my interviewer is gonna be like, where did all these questions come from?
Funny. All right, so this first one is from Enchancer Sam.
Enchancer Sam,
He
okay.
asked, so Grayson, if you
Is
could
it
only
right?
watch
If you
one
get a
TV
chance, you can
show for
bounce
your
this
whole
out,
life,
just an MP3 and send it.
would it be Glee?
Oh no, it wouldn't be Glee, sorry. I would say, okay, I'm a very big 90s fanatic, and I love a lot of stuff from the 90s, and I was actually watching it today. Everybody knows the old sitcom Friends, right?
Oh yeah.
That is my favorite show ever. I have all 10 seasons on my computer, and I've watched them, and whenever I go, like when I'm on flights and stuff, and you know, I'll listen to music for an hour, and I'll do something else, and I'm like, it always goes back to Friends.
a
It's
good
always
show.
Friends,
It's a
so
good
that's
one.
my favorite.
Good choice. So this next question is from El Cheyenne 19. If you didn't become a celebrity, what everyday occupation would you have liked besides being a photographer?
Photographer. She stole my answer. Okay. You know, I don't know. I feel like I would go somewhere into the arts, whether, you know, doing something like being a songwriter or doing something because, you know, I write music all the time. But I don't know. I feel I'm really close to the visual world, too. So I like photography, and I like my last music video, like I wrote the treatment for it. So I like, and I've kind of experienced, because at first I was just, you know, I got what do I want to answer on this one? I need to protect myself. I'm actually a massive stalker on Twitter. And when I see like a fan Twitter stuff, I will stalk them. I'll find out their name, their dog's name, no, I'm just kidding.
So do you know all about
I don't think I know this one. Greyson Chance. Very creative name though, but no, I like to find out about my fans though, and I don't dig too deep though, because it's crazy. They're gonna come up to my meet and greet, and I'm gonna be like, "How's your dog? How's Fluffy? Doing good?"
All right, this is from Haley2529. When are you going to tour the U.S. again?
Tour the U.S. Well, I've gotten this question a lot because I've done a lot of international touring in the past year, but so I've kind of been off the road in the U.S. for a while, but very soon, I promise you. I know I've said that like a million times, but I've been in the studio a lot this year, and just you know, kind of going in and just writing a lot, so I haven't had time to go on the road, but I promise you very, very soon.
Awesome. So this next one is from Sassy Grayson again. If a spider was on your head on a scale of 1 to 1,000,000, how loud would you scream?
Even that image is like freaking me out right now. I would be terrified.
Yeah, you're afraid of spiders.
I scream when I see a little like fly, like nonetheless a spider. No, I don't like bugs. They creep me out.
Yeah?
And my parents always get mad at me because when we'll be somewhere and there's a bug in the house, I'll be like, "Dad, Mom, kill it, kill it." So no spiders, please.
So probably more towards the 1,000,000 side, right?
Yeah, definitely towards the 1,000,000.
Okay. This question's from Grayson Chance. Did you record all the songs on Truth Be Told Part 1 in the same recording studio?
No, I actually didn't. It's kind of a funny story. Most of it I did in LA, and then some of it I did in London, actually. But we're live, people. She's getting remiked. It's totally fine. And so a lot of them I did in London, too. So it was, no, I didn't record at the same studio. But what's funny is I'm not the biggest fan of LA. It's a little too big for me, but so I found myself like not wanting to do a lot more. I just wanted to get into the studio, so it kind of worked in my advantage because I was like, no, you know, I don't want to go. I want to go into the studio.
Because
so
we hadn't really played it in a while. We
We
played the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, but we hadn't played it in a while.
Let me see, I lost my place. This is from Dreaming Grayson. If you only have one word to describe your fans, what would you say?
I would say they're very determined. They're really strong, and you know, sometimes when you know, I always say it's kind of like a relationship between my fans. Like, you know, we're kind of like best friends, and we're gonna argue and we're gonna fight, and then sometimes things are gonna be rough, but you know, they're always kind of there for me. And so It's really funny because before I was an artist, I kind of understood the term, but I never got it. And now that I am one, they really helped me out. And but every artist says that, but it's really true. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
That's
a really
awesome.
true connection, and they're just amazing. They're determined.
It's great. So this one's from Naomi Chan. Have I told you that I love Grayson Chance?
Thank you, Naomi. You know who I love?
Your fans
Yoko
love you.
Ono, and she turned 80 this week,
that's
right?
Fantastic.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, we have a few more. Alien Enchancer.
Alien Enchancer.
Yes.
Okay.
How does it feel that we're bombarding you with questions about your Harlem Shake video? I haven't seen any of those Harlem Shake videos. I'm afraid to watch them.
I don't want to.
You know what?
I don't want to talk about this.
All right, we'll move on.
I don't have a Harlem Shake video. Those are lies.
All right, this was from.
And that's not me in the corner.
This one is from Ian Avnet.
Let's see.
That's an interesting Twitter name there.
Ian Avid. I
Ian
like it.
Avnet. All right. If you had a chance to ask your fans one question, what would you ask them?
Wow, that's a really good question. I like to ask a lot of opinions. Like when I talk to them, I'm like, okay, so what do you think? How did I do on this? And so I like talking to them about music, and they're really smart too. And I think they're kind of my age, but they're very, very smart, and they know what's up.
Yeah. This one is from Thally G Chance. Do you already have your own car? We were just talking about this. Well,
I just got my permit. I actually. Let me see if
Do you have it with you?
I have it because I drove here. Hold on,
Awesome.
let me pull it. Yeah, don't judge me on that. It's a long story. I'll talk to you about it later. I'll look at my
Oh, look at
permit.
that.
Don't. I have to hold my information. But look, it's look how good that picture.
Oh, that's
I love
fun.
it. I was so nervous because my mom was like, "It's gonna stay with you forever," and I was like, but no, I drove here. Can you believe that? I drove here with a stick,
Shit,
and
I can't do
I was
that.
on the interstate, and it was terrifying. But no, I don't have my own car yet. But I'm looking and searching. It's been a long process.
What kind of car do you want?
I'm looking for a Mustang,
Ooh,
a 1968.
Nice. Ooh,
And
that's nice.
that's
Nice
what I'm
car.
looking for. We'll see.
All right, this next question is from Wed Bieber.
Wed Bieber.
He's a Bieber fan.
Okay, Bieber fan.
Are you planning to have any concerts in the Middle East soon?
The Middle East, no. That's probably the one place on this earth that I haven't been. The Middle East and South America. But no, like I said, I did a lot of international touring this past year, but the Middle East is never on my list. But I gotta get over.
Yeah.
I gotta try it.
This one is from They as Minunos. Why are you a vegetarian?
Well, I'm a week into, I'm a Christian, and so when I go to church, they have this thing called Lent. And Lent is you give up something for 40 days. And it's supposed to be really, really hard, so I gave up meat, and I'm like, oh my God, I should have gave up something else. I'm eating like fake chicken every day, and they're so bad. It's like
You
the
gotta get some tofu.
yeah tofu, and it's been terrible. And then I just realized that because I love sushi,
Yeah.
so I went to a sushi restaurant and I was like, fish is meat. No, why didn't I think this through? So it's very, very hard, but that's kind of the moral of the story. So
Yeah. That's awesome.
yeah, I'm
Good for
trying.
your body too.
Yeah.
All right, this is from Bieber Life Dream. What or who inspires you when you write your music?
I would say, it's different for every song, and it's different for the vibe I'm in. It's just kind of things that are around me. It's my friends, it's relationships I have with people, it's what's going on with me, and who I meet, where I go. It just comes. It can come from everything,
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
This one's from Latifa Inda.
You're doing great with these names.
Thank you. They're a little hard. Did you consider making a band in the future?
That's not a bad idea. I'm a very big, I love bands, and Oklahoma City, like the Flaming Lips, and so I feel like if I was in a band, I wouldn't let people know about it. I would kind of hide under the name and see if anybody recognized
Underground.
it. Yeah, I would see if I could do it. But yeah, I'd definitely be into that. And I think what's is as artists, we should be able to explore like different sounds and experiments, and and
That's
so
what we're doing here on the
yeah,
bus.
exactly what's going on the Linden bus, and especially that video that we watched, that experimental kind of, I love that sound, so it'd be cool for a band. Yeah, I think for sure.
Definitely. All right, this is the last question.
Perfect.
This is from, oh no, I'm sorry, there's two more.
Two more.
Okay, second to last. This is from XOXO Yuan Ting. Can you come to Singapore again? I really want to tell you how thankful I am to be able to hear you face to face.
Oh,
That's sweet.
Singapore is so beautiful. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite cities to go to.
Yeah.
It's like an Asian New York, but it's so cool and it's really
Nice.
clean and nice. I love
Have to
it.
get there sometime.
Yeah. Well, come with me to the Philippines and Singapore.
Yeah,
And we'll
that'd
have
be fun.
things with their heads on.
All right, last question. Chance, what is the craziest moment of your life?
What has been the craziest moment of my life? I think it was just on the interstate when I was with the stick. Like, no, you know, I think I'm always experiencing, you know, new moments in my life and, you know, through my travels and stuff that really just kind of take the breath out of me. And I think one of my favorite things to do is just to put on a show. I love putting on a show, and every time I do it, I kind of just feel this new energy and this new vibe. And so I think that's kind of been the craziest thing for me, is being able to go on tour. And I love that energy. I love that vibe.
Awesome. Well, thanks for chatting with me. and
Thank you
answering all
so
these
much, Rachel.
questions. Yeah, no problem.
And thank you to the John Lennon Bus for having me, and happy birthday, Yoko.
Happy birthday,
Love
Yoko.
you. And Rachel's great, isn't
Oh,
she?
thanks. Thank you.
Perfect.
All right, who are we going back to now?
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. That is our show.
You were
As
great,
always,
Rachel.
a masterpiece once again. Check out our
Very, very good.
Check out our Facebook page. Check out our YouTube channel to check out this show in its entirety as well. Once again, thank you so much to all the ACM students and staff. Thank you
Okay, to
Steven
explain
Drozd.
this, not mine. Just it's my sister's. I can't find my wallet. So this is for my purpose. But don't judge me.
Until next
It's
time.
like I need to keep this under the table.
Yes.
I was trying to work, but the camera's there.